Hey people, you know, Mike the Asshole has a lot of enemies, but the worst of the lot is Tom Leykis. Not only does he prey on women in his sex life, but in his professional life, he preys on men. Let me start by saying that if you follow his advice, two things are going to happen to you. One, you're going to catch the clap, and two, you're going to be a rapist. Now, some of you people might be noticing this big ugly cotton swab in my ear. That's because foolishly I remembered that there was this guy named Tom Leykis, and I wanted to remember why is it that people listen to him. Turned it on, and my ear exploded in blood and disgust. I had to plug it up, and I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Thanks, Tom. Now, one of the most common assertions that Tom Leykis makes is that all women are sluts. Now, do you remember me saying that the word slut isn't real, that no such thing as a slut exists? I said it, and it's true. Tom Leykis doesn't believe that. He thinks that all women are whores, and he goes around teaching young men to treat women like that, which is disgusting. And to any of you guys who are trying to take that advice, let me ask you something. Do you want the women you get with to regret that night for the rest of their lives? Because that's what's going to happen if you get with them using this Leykis methodology. The man first off advises you to seek out girls who are emotionally unstable, then gives you some sort of BS trick that he figured out in a Psych 100 class so that you can manipulate them into thinking that somehow sleeping with you is going to be a gratifying experience. And this trick, all this little methodology of his, is basically a method he uses to hide the fact that he has no personality and there's nothing good about the man. Do you want that to be you? I don't. I have faith that each and every one of you can be a genuinely interesting person with good things to bring to any interaction. One of his biggest pieces of advice, one that I've heard him repeat again and again and again, is to find a girl who's so drunk she doesn't know how to make a good decision. Is that the kind of guy you want to be? It's not. Okay, there's a word for that, guys, and that word is rape. Look at a picture of the man. He's hideous. I mean, as far as looks go, he's like a 2, probably even a 1. 2 is being generous, okay? But he thinks that for some reason, the most beautiful women on earth should be attracted to him, and they're not. So that's the kind of guy who probably had a lot of sexual experiences with prostitutes, and the only real revelation he ever had in his life was that he shouldn't have to pay for sex, which is true. No one should have to, men or women. Never got over the idea that sex is something you have to pay for. And he has this whole imagined war between the genders where any sexual interaction is a battle, and for him to win, the goal is just for him to get laid and then not pay for it. It's disgusting, okay? If he had any self-confidence, if he had any real personality, he could find beautiful women who would overlook his disgusting and decrepit appearance in order to see the man inside. Now I want to ask you something. Do you want the women you've been with to say good things about you afterwards, to feel good things about you afterwards? Do you want to have a chance at an actual satisfying, emotionally connected relationship? You should, man. Treating sex as a commodity, treating it as something that you have to fight tooth and nail for and use any dirty tactic you can imagine just to get one night and then run away from that to the next experience like you're chowing down Big Macs or like you're a heroin addict looking for the next fix. That really makes it impossible for you to enjoy it to its fullest height, okay? Sex is not something that should be about as gratifying as masturbation, but with the additional ego boost of knowing that you hurt someone's feelings to get it. It should be something that leaves both of you feeling better about yourselves, better about each other. Whether that's in the context of a relationship or whether that's in the context of something more casual, there's no reason for there to be hurt, pain, or manipulation involved on either side. The only good thing that Tom Leykis has going for him is that he has a pile of money. And you know how he got the pile of money? by manipulating impressionable young boys the exact same way he manipulates impressionable young women. Alright? That is so shameful. His money is just as dirty as his sex life. This is not someone to look up to. This is someone to pity, maybe even someone that ought to be incarcerated. Okay? Ask yourself how many of the women that he's been with felt ashamed of it the next year, maybe didn't even remember it because he was aiming for someone so drunk that she didn't even know yes from no. This is not a man to look up to. This is a man who should be shunned and should be shamed. Don't listen to his show. Don't click on his videos on YouTube just to hear what a dick he is. Don't give him the satisfaction of other people hearing his voice. His teachings are a poison. So what it boils down to, gentlemen, is you can take my advice, still get all the satisfaction that you're looking for in life, get lots of satisfaction, have it be respectful, have it be mutual, have it be something that enhances your life and the lives of anyone that you interact with. Or you can take Tom Leykis' advice and just be a perverted little rapist and go to prison with herpes. Think on it.